Listen as I tell about the old times and the new dawn. In those unwritten years, thousands of lives ago, the first Susun also came to the mountain. His disciples and most loyal students followed his journey. He was a master of martial art. Susun's vision was that mortal life is short, yet he had much to do and teach. Would his technique and tradition be lost as the morning mists? There were thousands of techniques and postures for the body and movement. There was a steel tempering of the heart that could change a man's way of life. He studied how these lessons could live beyond written words or twice-told tales of olden ways. As a master weaver looms fine-spun thread, he wove thoughts across techniques in patterns of art with life. As his students learned the fabric of his art, they could see techniques crossed with spirit. The art would remain in spirit and force long after the weaver was dust. Disciples of Susun practiced these patterns woven for them by their master, and they, in turn, passed them to their juniors generation after generation. Did that first master martial weaver realize he had wrought so well that his art would live millions of days? Did his spirit touch as he wove those first patterns for hearts of future generations? For he is with us even today. The techniques are the same in spirit as when he taught them. The tree has grown, but holds the same roots. Other masters grafted their hearts into the great design. The added new life as parents and in new generations added to the life of their family, and by adding, making it greater, not less. With dawn drawing light across the sky, I, Hong Un Lee, invite you, my disciples, students, and family to join me in a journey through our new day. Families need new generations to live. The spirit of Susun needs new enthusiasm and growth to be nourished in us. I am duty-bound by the mantle of mastership to refresh tradition of spirit with knowledge and skills of our new age. A sage said ages past, nothing new lies under the sun. Even in my bound duty to keep the ATA at the peak of this age, it is the technique and tradition of the ages. Only the patterns of their weaving are new. As given by that first master to your seniors, his disciples, I offer this new weave for your futures. Your seniors, too, soon will be with you only in the weave and form created of their spirit for you. I dream that you learn to enjoy each day without thought to merely relieve yesterday for its comforts, to climb the ladder of life or art. The security and warmth of the first step must give way to find the higher level. Come, witness with me this affirmation of our art, heritage, and renewal. In the spirit of Susun, I bring you Song Om to join the East and the West, North and South, a new wellspring to mix and join in a voyage to the stars. Eternal Grand Master Hong Un Lee, American Taekwondo Association founder. The black belt candidates will now perform a traditional Korean bow to show their respect to their instructors, fellow black belts, and to the art of Song Taekwondo. The black belt candidates have demonstrated their knowledge through the many hours they have worked, as well as demonstrating their material at their traditional testing. To achieve any black belt, you must know all 9 Songum forms, all 15 one-steps, board breaking, and sparring. The candidates have displayed their humility by remaining silent for part of the day before the ceremony. They have humbled themselves in preparation for this event. Now the black belts will demonstrate their loyalty to their instructor by lighting their black belt candles from that of their instructor. The candle is a symbol of sacrifice. It brings light to the darkness, but must sacrifice itself in the process, much as a black belt must sacrifice themselves to help others. At this time, the candidates will show their gratitude to those who have helped them achieve this accomplishment by presenting a gift to the persons who have been instrumental in the achievement of their goals. No one has made it to this level without the help and sacrifice of others. A black belt must show gratitude to those who have helped them along the way. At this time, the candidates will show their gratitude to those who have helped them achieve this accomplishment. To demonstrate honor for their new rank, the black belts have written essays about their journey and what it means to them. They will now present these essays as a sign that they will honor their new rank. Finally, the candidates will demonstrate the final two Master's life skills. Nobility is shown as they are presented with their new black belt certificate, and the final step of mastership is achieved as they receive their new black belts tied around their waist. This signifies the completion of mastership of one journey and their first step on their new journey to excellence.
Ethan Kessler, from this day forth, you have been entrusted with the rank of second-degree black belt decider, an achievement made only through personal sacrifice and effort. You have proven yourself before the American Taekwondo Association Board of Examiners on this 22nd day of September 2012, and are hereby entitled to all privileges of said rank. The black belt level is a new saga, a new beginning, by which you will advance to new levels of skill and accomplishment in Songnam Taekwondo. Here is where true martial arts thrives, and begins a new journey, one of planting seeds for the future. Signed, Grandmaster In Ho Lee. 4th, you have been entrusted with the rank of 4th degree black belt, an achievement made only through personal sacrifice and effort. You have proven yourself before the American Taekwondo Association Board of Examiners on this 21st day of June 2012 and are hereby entitled to all privileges of said rank. The black belt level is a new saga, a new beginning by which you will advance to new levels of skill and accomplishment in Songnam Taekwondo. Here is where a true martial arts thrives and begins a new journey, one of planting seeds for the future. Signed, Grandmaster Yin Ho Lee. Mr. Baker, you come up here for me, sir. Mr. Baker tested today as well. Because he tested for recommended, they don't go through the black belt ceremony until they go through second degree decided. So he's got a little while still to do that. But we're going to award Mr. Baker his second degree recommended today as well. I'd like to congratulate our new black belt, second degree recommended, Mr. Corbin Baker. Second degree decided, Mr. Ethan Kessler.